NicknLex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight,
Woo!
I'm gonna show Alexia something. Basically, the way I lived it, or the way I, as you can see, titled Judas Priest, the Helion or Helion. Is it Helion?
I guess if I
Helion, yeah, like hell.
I think it's. Oh, I don't know.
I never knew how to
I think
say
it's
that.
Helion.
Helion or Helion and / Electric Eye is the song. The Helion is more just like an intro. But just like a little bit of backstory. So I was like huge into Iron Maiden, and then I went to Guadalajara, which is a 6-hour drive, and a lot of you people know this already. So, and they were still selling like VHS tapes at that time. So yes, I'm that old. So basically, and so I'm like at this market, and it's called San Juan de Dios, and that market has like everything you can think of, like, but piracy, like pirated. So you can buy like clothes there, belts, CDs. Well, it was still VHS or tapes or whatever. So I went to this, like, and there's all these different like vendors. It's like insane. It's super cool. So I went inside and I had an Iron Maiden t-shirt on, and I was looking for more Iron Maiden t-shirts, and then I saw like Judas Priest, and I was like what is that? Like, it looks so cool.
The logo, like on a shirt?
Yeah, I like the logo, and I like the image, and I don't know if it was, I think it was like Defenders of the Faith or something. Defenders, I don't know, like some kind of, and I'm like, what is this band? Like Judas Priest, like, oh, you don't know Judas Priest? And I'm like, no, I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan. Oh, if you like Iron Maiden, you're gonna love Judas Priest. And I'm like, I was always very like, yeah. But I'm like, okay. And then like, here I have a VHS. I'll sell it to you for like 20 pesos, no, something, or 30 pesos. I'm like, okay, deal. So I went into completely blind. You know, I didn't know what it was. Didn't know what kind of music it was. So I drive home 6 hours in the bus. So I go home and I put in the VHS, and this is what I saw. The first time, the first time I saw the musicians play, like Glenn Tipton, Rob Halford singing.
That's cool that you'd never heard any of their songs.
No, I was so like, wow. Like, it's so weird to see people for the first time. And I mean, for us it was VHS. For a lot of people now it's YouTube. But it was like, wow, like I see them live and I see them playing, and I was instantly hooked, and I was a fan. And I saw that concert hundreds of times. But this is just like the beginning of that concert, and I wanted for Alexia to live that moment like that I lived. It's
That's
super
awesome.
cool.
I can't wait.
Like, you've seen Judas Priest. Have you seen them live?
No.
Like, you don't know what they look like a little bit, maybe?
No idea.
So we have Glenn Tipton on the guitar.
I know Rob Halford is the vocals.
So Rob Halford is in this. Glenn Tipton on the guitar. KK Downing on the guitar. And the bass player and the drummer, I can't remember the names, but they're so cool. But it's just like the impact of this song was so good, of the solo. So let's see what you think. And we've done
some Judas Priest on the channel, so if you haven't seen those, check them out.
Also, really cool. I really love that you're like talking about this, because this is the 80s Priest.
Okay.
You only heard 70s. This is when they got into the metal phase, and they have like, you know, spikes and stuff, and they're dressed more like metal. You know, they got out of the 70s phase. Okay. So let's
check them out.
I'm so excited, man.
I can't wait.
So excited. Let's see what you think.
Okay. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Here.
Okay, so it's, first of all, it's on slow.
Oh.
I was like, this doesn't sound.
I know. Like... I'm like, this sounds like it's broken.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. So maybe we're gonna cut it out, but here we go. So let's.
All right, here we go.
I was like,
everything you do. You think you're private life, see nothing of the kind. There is no true escape, I'm watching all the time. I'm made of metal, my circuits clean. I am perpetual, I keep the country clean. I'm elected, electric spy. I'm protected, electric eye. Always in focus, you kept devastated. I sing to you, but you don't know I'm there. I take a pride in throwing on our secret rules. My tennis residence is riches that can rule. I'm made of metal, my circuits clean. I am perpetual, I keep the country clean. I'm elected, electric spy. I'm protected, electric eye. Country clean. I'm elected, electric spy. I'm protected, electric eye. I'm elected, electric spy. I'm elected, protected, electric eye.
Wow.
Yeah. Man, that is so good.
Yeah.
What did you think? I mean, oh god.
I
Take down the...
yeah. Let me take it. I really liked it. So their outfits were awesome. I loved like kind of that aspect of it, but the music was great, very catchy, just the right amount of punch and heaviness, but not
Yes.
like thrashy. It was
No.
still like, it is, I mean, someone who likes Iron Maiden, I think, would automatically like Judas Priest. And
Yes.
you know who's a big Judas Priest fan? Jorge.
Really?
Yeah, my stepdad. He said he went to go see them, and that the show was amazing. Like he
Yeah.
always talked about that. That like
Yeah, we just
their
missed
show
them.
was
Like
amazing.
2 weeks ago, they played here in Denver, and we missed them. But oh my god, well, KK Down is no longer in the band, but there's another guy who looks just like him in the band, the blonde guy. But Glenn Tipton, the guy with the red pants. Oh my god, the solo.
Yeah.
It wasn't that amazing the way they shot it and
Yeah.
from that angle, and his face and how he's just like,
Yeah.
you know. And then
Like
I
on
remember
fire.
I didn't know how to play guitar at that time, so I was like, wow, I want to do that. I want
That's
to do that. I want to
awesome.
play. I want to be like that, you know. And just the way he's just like his expression, I just noticed it's a SG Gibson SG, like
Okay.
with the two like
Yes.
spikes.
That looks
And
like
it's a very
double.
long neck. That's why you could do the tapping at the end. But this solo, I've always tried to I've always wanted to learn it. I haven't. I should, now that I can play note per note.
Yes.
But yeah, I just got
could see,
goosebumps,
and
man.
I was too, because I was like, wow, listening to this as your first, I should say, watching this as your first ever impression of a band. Being an Iron Maiden fan must have been super cool. And also the lights that they were using, it looked
Lasers,
like but it looked
more...
like he was inside of this bubble or something. Just that would have been impressive.
And it was very different from from Iron Maiden, but I love that I immediately fell in love with these guys. I mean, I watched the whole concert. It's an hour or so. So, and I remember I would just sit there and practice scales while this was running with on mute, and I would just be okay, I had it running 3 times now I'm gonna take a break, and then I would run it again.
Oh, to time yourself.
Time myself, because we didn't have I don't know, we didn't have cell phones, so that was it was just a good inspiration to see them play and be oh, I can play, I can play and more and more. So I used that video a lot, but it's just so cool. I love this. Yeah. I love this song. I love these guys.
I'm happy you showed it to me. It was great.
And I just wanted you to feel that as the first time that you see them live. So if we go see them live, I hope we can. Yeah. And I can't believe he left the band I don't know how many years ago. Now he's back and he still sings this way. Yeah. 40 years later. That is very impressive. So these guys are just amazing, and they've made a huge impact in my life and playing and just my metal voyage. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. What did you think about this? How did you meet Judas Priest? Did you see them live? And was that your first? Did you hear them on cassette, a CD, LP? What was your first media or your first song that you ever heard? That would be very interesting for us. And thank you for being here with us, and means a lot. Yes. So thank you guys, and as Alexia says,
we hope to see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.